tools, tractors, all the machines that we need for farming. The youths are ready to farm, but we need the equipment, the financial support for our youth to transform the region into
pulling the youth together into agriculture. If we all take time and look through what's happening now, you can see agriculture is the next gold mine in every company. I call it green gold because the green leaves we see today, they are the future of tomorrow.
Yes, Everlove TV is right here at Jalukop, Keta, and then Volta region to be precise. We are here to meet the NBA basketball player, and I should say a civil engineer, and then a farmer. We are here to meet him, how he's managing the business of agriculture and then basketball, and how they were able to manage and bring the youth in Volta region into agriculture. Let's go over and then have Sedem Tetevi, who is a co-founder with Samuel Latoya, Sedla Company Limited. Let's go on and have fun with them. Sedem Tetevi.
Okay, thank you for asking. Sedem Tetevi is simply a basketball player, as everybody has know him to be. And then there are other things that people don't know about me. I'm a civil engineer by profession, and currently I'm into farming. As you can see behind me, this is just a profiling of our company called Sedla Company Limited. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking to Everlove TV. It's a YouTube channel and then a Facebook. Then go there and then subscribe and then follow us on Facebook. Sedem, why are you into farming as NBA prospect?
All right. Farming is something that is part of me from birth. Like since I was born. When I was a little, we used to come here. You can see behind me, this is where my parents and I used to come to farm. This is where we get our daily bread to support the family. So this has been part of me. It's like a family something. It's not something that I just stand up and then with no knowledge about and then start to do. Or
so meaning Sedem Tetevi was brought up in a family that is into farming for a long time.
Of course.
So you grew up knowing what is called farming, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. As a civil engineer, aside basketball, farming, and a civil engineer, why you are not on the field of engineering and rather be at the farm?
Okay. I was on the field for civil engineering for some years now. When I finished my tertiary education, that is Whole Technical University, I had my first experience, or let me say a service to the nation, Ghana, at Tema Port Harbour. There I was working with the engineers who are practically and mentally sound. They are all professionals. So over there I was on the field of civil engineering, handling projects, doing a lot of engineering stuff. But later on I've realized that no, there is something missing. I wasn't full within myself that, oh, this is where I have to be now. And I said, okay, I need to do what I have to do. That is me, what I'm good at. So I decided to take my basketball and that of my family business, which is farming, into another level.
Into another level. So
yes.
How did you mobilize the youth in Keta municipality to join you in this great farming business?
Okay, the youth themselves, as you said, they have been motivated by someone that they look up to, especially if you do well in sports or they see you as their role model. they look up to you, and whatever you do, they have to follow. It's a footstep for them. So all these youth, especially the Keta youth, both men and women, when I came back during the lockdown and I said, oh, we have a great land, a very rich land that is not being used for anything. It's just been there for years. Since I was born, a lot of places of Volta region has been the same. Nothing has been done. And currently they are still the same. So I decided to change the motive that, oh, okay, why don't we give a try? Since agriculture is the next thing to hit the face of Africa or maybe the world, why don't we take agriculture as the first step before we'll be looking out for infrastructures?
Thank you. So how are you managing the basketball and farming and then civil engineering work?
Okay, as you can see behind me, when I came back, leadership example, I started farming myself. Then with that, all the youth decided to join me. And they understand the reason why we need to farm. And during this pandemic, without farming, they will go hungry and they will start doing a lot of, unusual things like stealing, fighting, a whole lot of things that will cause our society. So they joined me and then we started farming. About my basketball, this is a very big project. The farming project is a very big one. It's not something that we just want to do for maybe one season and leave it. It will be a lifetime business. So we want to make sure the youth take agriculture seriously. That is the only way we can develop the region. If we sit down waiting for the government to come and build infrastructure, blah, 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 and then create jobs for us, it won't happen. For years, you can testify that we have been in this. That's the reason why most of them have to go or leave the region and go to other regions in search for jobs. And it's not helping anybody. So I came to set up this business with my business associate in the US, and they'll be supporting from there. So if they want to support us, we have to support ourselves first. We have to prove that yes, we have what it takes. The land is here. The youths, they are all into the youths, not the grown-ups. They know the grown-ups, they don't have much energy to work. So they want the youth to be the next phase for agriculture in Africa. So Settler is not just here to work for a season, it's here for lifetime business.
So you keep on mentioning settler. What is settler?
Okay, Settler, as you said, is a combination of two names, Sedem and then Latoya. This name came about when I was having a discussion with my co-founder, Latoya Samuel Walton, in the United States. Actually, she is my manager into my basketball career in the US. She doesn't know that I know much about farming. So one day I was in the house and then we were having our normal chat, on a video call. Then she heard one of the fowl and then said, oh, let me just switch the camera to the back so that she will have a view. Then we have a small garden. That garden had a lot of things, pawpaw, cassava, other things. So when she saw this, she was amazed. And she started asking questions. And she was, carried away that such a basketball player would know much about farming. And quickly, she asked me whether I have the intention of, venturing into farming. I said, yes, I wrote a business proposal about it 3 years ago. So it's still there. So then let me send it to her. So through that, said okay, she's in full time, and they will mobilize from there to support. I said okay, but I have to make sure that kind of bond between us and the people of US, even the Voltarian, all the Voltarian, let me say the Ever people that are in the US, they have a group. They also heard about what Sedler is doing, and they all want to support. And currently, because of the close down of the borders, things are not moving. But as soon as the borders are open, you see that we are not just saying something that will not come to be. It's already happening. A lot of things are going underground. And the name, Sedler, I decided to put our two names together to make sure that bond is there. So that what we have been waiting for, our fellow blacks that are in other countries, and we think they are lost. They don't know how to, relate to their roots back home. With this, they have found a home, and they can come at any time, any day.
Okay. So that we know basketball is one of your favorites, and
Of course.
you love to be in basketball all the time. So how soon are you going back to the field of basketball?
No, okay. Uh, as soon as the borders are open, I'm going back to my basketball career, and I choose to make good out of my career as a talent. Everybody has been saying that, oh, said that you are good with the basketball. That's what you are good in. Okay, there is one thing I want to add is we cannot produce anything without support. So we need all the support that we can get. Being tools, tractors, all the machines that we need for farming. The youths are ready to farm, but we need the equipment, the financial support for our youth to transform the region into what we want it to be. Thank you.
I joined Sedler because Sedler seemed to have vision I had, that is agribusiness, pulling the youth together into agriculture. If we all take time and look through what's happening now, you can see agriculture is the next gold mine in every company. I call it green gold because the green leaves we see today, they are the future of tomorrow. So they actually feed us, they do everything, and the world is going to rely so much on this. COVID has actually shown the way, and agriculture is the next bold initiative to actually invest in. And since Sedler came up with this and met my dreams, I found it to be God sent, and I partnered with Sedler. And I know Sedler is going beyond Ghana, not just Volta, beyond Ghana, not just Ghana too. We are conquering the world by supplying them the basic necessity, that is food in abundance. Even as a teacher, I had a 10-acre farm before, which is still being managed, and I did all together, not using the school hours to actually farm, but using the free hours to do more of the farming business. So it's very easy. Moreover, my background as a scientist or a science student, and also as a scientist, has given me more chance to actually go much into agriculture, and I see it to be something I can do even with any other thing. And if I leave other thing, I take it as a full-time business, and which I am doing right now.